Bit of a late start for this morning. I am super sunburned on my back. Went to the beach yesterday. That made made it for kind of a rough night of sleeping. I had like sleep in awkward positions to stay off my back. Anyways, I'm Tim. This is streaming my workout for the year, doing a body transformation. Thing that's different about this body transformation as opposed to other ones is that I'm not using any sort of supplement. So that's not no like protein shakes or protein powders, no BCAAs, no creatine, no pre-workouts. Just trying to see how well I can do if I get all my nutrients from the food that I eat. I'm not opposed to supplements. Think you want to take them, great. I've taken them in the past. I think they're fine. I just don't know if it's absolutely necessary for me to take a bunch of supplements to hit my current physical goals. So giving it a shot a year without it, and we'll see how it goes. So the secondary reason is that supplements aren't cheap. Mine cost me at least $100 a month, and that's $1,200 a year that I'm saving. My one child started preschool, which adds significant cost to everything. So it's just an easy way to save some money and see how it goes. So today is leg day. I am starting really late, so it's not going to be as long of a workout, but we're going to do a whole lot of squats. And by we, I mean me. You're welcome to do squats though, too. All right, so we're going to start out with some body weight squats. So warm everything up, make sure everything is dialed in. There we go. All right, we're going to start out with some body weight squats. I want to make sure that I get at least my squats done. Last week hurt a lot. I was hurting for days after last week's workout. I'm hoping that it's not as bad this week, but I want to make sure that I get everything done because I feel like when I don't get everything done, the next week is worse. Because my hands feel super itchy. I don't know what that's about. All right, going to grab the 30s. My hands feel like incredibly itchy for some reason. I'm assuming it has something to do with the beach. Trying out or something. I put lotion on them. I would put lotion on them, but I don't want the weights to slip. Be right back. I don't see that helps. So it's so bad. All right, I'm gonna switch up to 50-pound dumbbells. I'm gonna change this over real fast. And I have one of those beach tents. Like it's like a tiny tent for the beach. And my kid yesterday was sleeping in this beach tent, and he waited. My I was at the beach yesterday. I had one of these tiny beach tents, and my kid was sleeping in it. And my kid weighs about 35 pounds, and it was it was a nice day when I set it up. It was windy, but not bad. And then out of nowhere, like halfway through the day, while my kid's sleeping in there, this big gust of wind comes, rips the tent off the beach with the stakes, and just flips it. And man, I was worried that it was gonna take off like down the beach, and then my poor kid was obviously scared, and like Croy was crying because of it. It just completely flipped it. It was not something I didn't think that was gonna happen. So thankfully, it's not like one of those stories where like the kid's on the bouncy house and it takes off with it, up into the air. It didn't go very far, but still scary. Felt really bad for him. All right, 50 pounds. That's so much fun. think I'm definitely gonna feel it tomorrow. For some reason, for some reason, even with the decreased weight, going from 70-pound dumbbells to 50, but doing 15 instead of 10, seems to really, really get me. Oh man! All right, here we go again. All right. So last week I feel like I probably overdid it with the reps. Um, Normally each week I try to push for an increase. I think this week I'm going to stick to the same amount of squats I did last week, and hopefully the healing process isn't as bad this week. And if it doesn't take 4 days for my legs to heal, I may do some increases next week. But I think based off of how long it took to heal, I don't want to push it till my body like adjusts and is fine with it. Like I said, it shouldn't take. I looked so ridiculous every time I stood up, every time I sat down. It was bad. Trying to play with my kids was rough. So I'm going to not do any increases this week for the sake of being able to walk next week or tomorrow and the next day. I don't know why I never thought of this before, but I have to Google it. I wonder if anyone's come out with a protein soap bar. Like anyone's marketed a soap bar for bodybuilders. Like, hey man, get that extra protein into your skin. Use this all new iron protein bar. I bet you, I'm not saying you would sell it to like real bodybuilders, but I bet you if you marketed a muscle protein soap, guys would buy it. Just look at like Axe body sprays and Axe soaps. Like took over for a long time, just based off the promise that you might get a girl to rip off your clothes if you're wearing Axe body spray. I bet you could sell a creatine bath bomb. All right, out of time. Like I said, started late today. It's always hard to get going after a rough night of sleep with the sunburn. sunburn didn't help, and I got lots of excuses. So my leg, um, my leg started really bothering me last night. I have my hip. Some an old like I got hit by a car when I was like 22 and tore up my hip muscle. So sometimes um, when I sleep on my left side too long, it like starts to hurt. And for some reason, last night, adding to everything else, that started to throb a little bit, which is annoying because I sleep best on my left side. And that's how it's gone for years. I like to fall asleep on my left side, and then sometimes throughout the night, the throbbing will wake me up, and I just have to switch sides and go back to sleep. But all the joy of old injuries. All right, thank you so much. It's Wednesday. Hope you have a good Wednesday and good rest of your week. God bless you.